Here we are, brother. We're here at RTP today looking at some of the products they've got. You know, we dipped our toe in it last year, had really good results with everything we planted. Thus far, I've already overseeded my clover fields, but we're still a little ways out from that. What are you looking at as far as time frame on when we can start maybe aerating or doing some things with clover?
Well, once we dry out, I've got some new clover fields that I want to establish. So I'm going to use the Genesis 5 and the Groundbreaker, both depending on the size field that I'm going to. It depends whether you've worked the soil or not. I've got a few that I'm going to overseed with the Genesis 5, and I've got some other fields that I'm going to go in there and actually put a new clover planting down. But we've got to dry out. Ideally here in the Midwest, I like to plant late March, early April. But this year that could be extended a little bit. We're having a late spring and a wet spring, so it might be on up into mid-April.
It's funny, I just had that conversation with my farm manager this morning saying, you know what, we're wetter this year. I remember a lot of years at the end of March, we were busy in those food plots.
Absolutely.
Where we were dry, but altogether different this year. We've had a ton of moisture. We're probably going to be praying for that moisture come June and July when we need it. It seems like it happens every year.
You know, last fall, I used the Groundbreaker predominantly to put my fall plots in, and I found it to be incredible. To go in there and, if not one pass, a couple, to where you can lift the machine up, disc it, then set it back down, your seed drops and you Cultipack right over the top of it. It was so simple to go to so many different little satellite farms and satellite food plots. It made life easy for us, for sure.
And I didn't use that application in the fall, but I used the Genesis in the spring. And much the same, had great results with it. Once we got accustomed to it, it was a lot of fun to use, had really good results with it. So I'm anxious to get it going here again this spring once we get dried out.
I am too. I absolutely fell in love with the Groundbreaker, and I can't wait to use it again this coming year.